Hello, this is how my data looks like, and you see it's a few columns of data, and I want to extract only some of them by column numbers. For instance, I want to get column number 4, it will be product, and column number 6, quantity. How can I achieve that? Well, of course, there are lots of ways we can do that. And I want to show you lambda way because now I think like lambda, so I always use lambda functions, but it's not the only way we can do that. So suppose we want columns 4 and 6, and I'll print their numbers here, column number 4 and column number 6. This is what I want to extract from data. I will achieve it with make array formula, and it will be of number of rows, the same as in my data. So I will just count rows of these, and I will include header because I want to return them too. And next, how much columns do I want? Now I want that much columns as number of my items, my columns here. So I will use count A. Count A. I could use count also, but I prefer count A because it works for text. Next, I will use lambda and R and C for variables for rows and columns. So I will need to extract some column and some row from there. So I will use index for that. Index of this data. Which column I want? For index, if I use this question mark, I will see that rows goes first. So index will give me a row and column. So I need to extract row. Row will be always my variable r from lambda. So this will be just r. Next, I want index of these row numbers, and I want index of c. So it will give me the correct column number. Click enter. And see, now my columns number 4 and number 6 are extracted, and I think it's okay. And if I want 4 and 1, I will get product and date next to it. Also, I wanted to share another way to do that. Of course, lambda is not the only case. So we can also use filter. So I can use sequence. For that sequence of same columns, I'll show you why I need that. So this will be sequence of how many rows, 1 row, and how many columns, that much columns. So columns again goes, columns, sorry. Now columns will go into, so this will be my sequence of row and columns. So you can see this is like date format, but this is number. It's not date here. It's just number 1. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Now I want to put 0 if this sequence is not in these 2 items. So how can I achieve that? I can do it like array formula or index to make it an array, and nothing will change right now. But next I will also make like match. I want to match this indexes, Control V, where in this range, and to make exact match I need to make search type 0 or just omit this. And now you see I have 2 because column 1 is okay. I have some NAs, and I have 1 because column 4 is here. So that's it. And now I can get this with a filter. I will show you right now. I used it in my memory, and filter will be like that. Filter of all this data where these columns are correct. So it gave me the same columns, you see, column 4 and column 1, but now you see they are in the order they were originally entered here. So if I make 4, 1, it doesn't change the order. So this future way of doing this does not change the column order, but my make array way also changes the order of columns. That's it. Thank you.